Agreed. Greetings and salutations.
The universe is just doomed. 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 Doomed.
It's us, Nicole.
And Tessa.
And just us.
It's just us tonight.
It's been a while since it's just been the two of us.
That's true. It's Galentine's Day. We're having Galentine's Day. It's Friday the 13th.
You are about to be listening to the Silence of the Lambs episode, but now we are recording Se7en.
Se7en on Friday the 13th. It's a good day for this.
Numbers.
Numbers, spooky. Ooh.
And I'm pretty sure I saw this in the theater. I feel like I probably have a ticket in my ticket stub thing, but I told Chris, I feel like after watching it again, the theater is not the only time I saw it.
Right.
But I feel like I purposely averted my eyes when watching it later because of having seen it in the theater.
Yes.
And now when rewatching it 20 years later, it's not nearly as bad as I remembered it being.
No.
I did not have to look away. Well, it was gross.
I saw
it's still
that
gross.
shit fucking 10 feet tall.
And so I don't know why I've been looking away from the screen every time I've watched it since.
Just because of the memory.
But now I made sure I watched it and I'm like, oh, it's still bad, but it's not like I'm going to throw up bad.
No. Because you know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know it's coming. You know it's going to be there. So, yeah. Shall we get into this?
So, yeah, another David Fincher. He loves him some Brad Pitt, doesn't he?
He sure does. But I do love me some David Fincher.
I do.
I do love me some David Fincher.
So, yeah, she's got the comprehensive cast. So, we're going to let Tessa take it.
I have the Well, we have the mains. We have Brad Pitt as Detective David Mills. Morgan Freeman as Detective William Somerset. Gwyneth Paltrow as Tracy Mills. Richard Roundtree as Martin Talbot. Arlie Ermey as the captain. John C. fucking McGinley again,
but this time with no hair.
Right. And he's like the one that gets all up in fucking Sloth's face. He's the one that gets the surprise.
Yep.
He's the SWAT leader. And then we have Kevin Spacey as John Doe. The victims, I have Bob Mack as Gluttony, Gene Borkin as Greed or Eli Gould, Michael Reed McKay as Sloth or Victor Allen, Kat Mueller as Lust, and Heidi Shans as Pride, not Schatz, no, Shans as Pride or Rachel Slade. And then also Alfonso Freeman, Morgan Freeman's son.
I saw him in the cast, yeah.
He makes an appearance as a fingerprint technician, and I think that's probably good. There's nobody else in here that you would...
And this is it's probably not the very first time they did this, but it's the first one I remember there being like a hidden cast member.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want you to know who the killer was. So they did not advertise that Kevin Spacey was in this, and he was not in those opening credits. And so when they do the ending credits, he's the first one credited, and then they go in kind of reverse order of appearance or something. But yeah, I feel like that was a new-ish
What a surprise. Thing. All of the things and it's still a good movie.
Yeah.
But it's never ever going to hold up to that first time.
Oh no. When it was all
because it was like a month later that I went to see this in theaters, and it was for my birthday, and it was like that guy probably thought it was a date, but I didn't. I just wanted to go see Seven and Tori, if you're out there, I'm sorry. He got me a 9 Inch Nails CD even. And my mom went, but she sat way in the back, and we had to sit way in the front. That was another reason. It was 95. So I was 13, turning 14.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go see Seven. So
wow. So your mom had to go because it was rated R.
Yeah, it was rated R. Yeah. So she had to go and supervise, but she was like, well, I'll sit in the back, whatever. Not there was going to be
I'll let you guys get it on.
There was going to be
Seven.
I know. Could you
hot
imagine?
And horny with
there
Seven.
was no. I'm sure he would have welcomed it, but there was no thought in my mind.
Yo, bro, if you can get hard watching this movie, you got problems.
Seriously.
You need to talk to somebody.
Well, because I had no idea. It was just you had just seen the
Brad
commercials.
Pitt. It was Brad
Pitt, and it was creepy and spooky and whatever, and it was a theater full of people, and when Sloth happened,
And you were up front?
We were like pretty close to up front.
It was like fucking 12 foot high.
It was huge, and it was shocking, and I believe I screamed.
Scrumped.
The scream, I scrumped.
Yeah, I don't remember who I went with or what the experience was necessarily, other than I, again, could not look at it until yesterday when I watched this movie. I just
remember just because of who I went with and what it was and what it was.
Yeah, there was an occasion.
What it was, like it was this whole thing. I ran into him like years later when I had just started hanging out with who became my husband.
Right.
He was like, "Oh, come to this party." Like he was all happy to see me. And all I did was hang out and mac with my husband.
Oh, you're as bad as me. You brought a date on another date.
It wasn't a date. I just ran into him.
Well, that's what I contend as well. But
I ran into him randomly as an adult. And it was like, oh, like you should come and hang out. And I like brought my
your soon to be husband.
Right. Well, it wasn't soon to be. We had just started hanging out together.
Your one day husband.
At least it was the guy I ended up marrying.
True.
Like
True. Hey, same with. I mean, well, okay, I can't say same with mine because he's not the only guy I did that with. I definitely brought other people onto what someone else thought was a date.
I don't know if you harbor any ill will, Tori, but I am sorry.
Yeah. So speaking of crime of passion,
yes,
we start out.
It's a morning like any other. He's getting ready for work. It's Morgan Freeman.
And does it ever say where we are geographically? No. It's just a rough city.
It's like the city, baby.
In the city.
He's in the city.
In the bad part of the city.
Right. Like it's always raining. It's always grimy. It's always dank. It's always smoky. It's always everything.
There's always just somebody dying right in front of you.
Right.
In the street.
Like it's always it's a city.
Exactly.
So yeah, he's getting up. He's getting ready for work. It's always fucking raining. He's here at this crime scene.
This crime of passion. And here comes Mills. He's brand new. He's asked to be transferred here. He comes up and introduces himself to Somerset. And I was surprised to find out right after this that he actually had a conversation with this dude on the phone and knew he was coming, because by his reaction, you would have thought he did not know who the fuck this guy was.
I know. Well, he's like retiring. He doesn't give a shit. We find out shortly.
Yeah.
That, whatever. And it's like, he's all cocky. The young guy, Mills is. He's like, it's like he's like Clarice Starling. Like, I didn't come from a charm school.
Yep, I'm here to make a difference.
To be here. Yeah, like I want to make a difference or whatever. And he's like, well, over the next 7 days, you'll remember that you're new,
right?
And that I'm still here, and that we're gonna do whatever. Like you may have done homicide somewhere else, but not here.
Yeah, it's not the same as here.
Not the same as here.
Not in the city.
Not in the city. And then at the end of the day, he puts on his metronome.
Yes, to cover the noise of the city, I guess.
Or just to whatever. Yeah.
Just chill out.
And then we have this 9 Inch Nails opening. And then I'm like, hey, look, my notebook.
Yeah, you had said that. And I wrote, oh, look, Tessa's notes. So if you guys have ever seen us post what Tessa's notes look like for the podcast.
They're actually in the little
she's got them in the composition book.
And I still have all of the ones that I've ever done. I do not throw away my Doom Generation.
If you're interested,
notebooks.
$10.
We will auction
$10 in notebook.
Auction off my notebooks.
Yeah, you can have your own version of Tessa's serial killer handwriting.
Dating back to the very beginning of Doom Generation.
Which is almost 5 years now.
I know. They've all been mostly handwritten. I have a couple that are on the laptop, but
yeah, see, mine are boring. Short. Mine are almost entirely, I'm like maybe 25, probably 15 to 25% are handwritten. The rest are all typed.
Most of them are.
I just type so much faster than I write.
I know. Well, because I like to write. I'm like John Doe. I like to just sit there and blah and just write a bunch of shit.
I can't read my own handwriting.
Neither can I. Like all of these are mostly useless. It just kind of gives me pace.
Right.
I'm not actually reading any of this.
So yeah, we get a look at all of the notes and the sketches of the killer, and then Monday.
Yes.
So we are sticking to, this is 7 days.
Yes.
This is the 7 day
This
period.
goes over 7 days.
Oh, everything's 7.
Everything is 7. So Mills gets ready very differently. He just kind of gets the call, rolls out of bed.
And remember when they were a real couple?
Yep. Remember when you saw that thing where it was like Brad Pitt always has the same hair as the person that he's with? Did you ever see that?
He does.
It's a good thing he never did the Juliette Lewis.
Yeah. Yeah, he dated Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, I know, but when she did the cornrows, he did not.
Yes, good for him.
Blessedly.
I'm sure he probably did him at some other time. I feel like I've
he
seen
just
Brad
never had
Pitt
any
in
pictures
cornrows.
taken. It was before the internet.
Yeah. So yeah, he wakes up. He just kind of, they're still unpacking. Everything's in boxes. He just kind of rolls out of bed and he waits for, well, I guess he's just waiting for a call.
Or because they end up, they give him a call. He's out there waiting in the rain for Somerset with 2 coffees.
Which Somerset is like, I don't want that.
I don't need that. That's fine. Like he hands it off, whatever.
So this is his first call. They found this guy face down in spaghetti.
They left everything like they found it. And he's like, well, you didn't even check?
Do you check his vitals? And like, we left everything how we found it.
Unless he started breathing spaghetti sauce,
right?
He's dead. So now we go into this again.
Ugh, this fucking disgusting house.
Right. Like everything is.
You know it smells crazy.
I know it smells.
It smells crazy everywhere in here.
I have 2 lines down.
Yeah.
I know it smells crazy in there because the dead body,
piss and shit bucket, the fucking spaghetti,
which he had to get his face really close to that fucking bucket before he realized
it was vomit.
It was vile.
Ugh.
He gets all up in there. Like you're telling me that tablecloth.
Come on, you're crawling on your hands and knees on this floor number 1.
Nope. No, you saw the roaches.
And like, look at the state of this man. What do you think is in the fucking bucket? Rookie?
Rook.
Like, I know he's not supposed to be a rookie, but come on now. The guy mentioned he was in fucking a pile of his own piss and shit.
Right? Like I know you smelled something.
And Mills is like, oh, this ain't murder. Like, he just thinks this guy ate himself to death until he sees like the razor wire.
And this, Bill, this is a great big old fat person.
Yes.
This is a great big old fat person, Bill.
This is what I expect to see.
This is what you want to see.
This man has earned the title of great big old fat person.
But yes, he sees the hands are bound, the feet are bound.
Yes. And I don't know, does it ever come up again where Somerset's like looking at this shit on the back of his head, but like it looks like maybe a tattoo or something, but I don't think it ever comes up again.
I feel like he mentioned something. Ooh, excuse me. When they go into the what do you call autopsy?
Oh, okay.
I feel like there's because he sees the bruise, the hematoma.
Or it's the bruise.
Back of his
that's
head.
What it is. Okay. Yes, from the gun.
Right. Exactly.
So yes, they do finally lift his head up, and he is indeed dead.
Yeah.
Eyes all white.
Oh yeah, he's like way dead.
So in the car in the rain, Mills asked Somerset, like, didn't you see, like, he's all trying to, do you see all my files about everything I've done? He's
like you
nope.
know what I've done. He's like, no, I didn't.
I didn't read your fucking files. I'm retiring.
Like I'm gonna do the fucking work. Like he ends up doing the fucking work. But like, at this moment, he doesn't fucking care. He's like, whatever. Like you're gonna have my office. Have it. Have fun. It's fucked up
because he's all pissy because he sent him out to do door-to-door interviews with the neighbors because he's like, we don't need to contaminate this crime scene further.
Send
like
forensics in here, and while you're out there, go question the neighbors.
So that's when he asked to be like, haven't you seen my record?
Right.
No.
Right.
So now this slab, the body on the slab.
Yeah.
Never noticed it before. Wish I hadn't noticed it this time.
Oh, his dead dick.
Why does he have a big old chode?
Because did you see him?
Can you? But fat men usually, notoriously, whether it's big or not, it shrinks up into that belly fat, that gooch fat, and even if it's big, it's like they gotta work it out there to get the length. This man was
prosthetic.
Oh, it had to be.
Maybe it wasn't.
It was like a floppy soda can. It was
maybe he just had maybe it was.
I mean, good for you, sir, if that was real.
Well, because I don't think of a chode necessarily as good.
No, not necessarily. A bit
wider than
thick.
It is. The girth on this
like
dead
a
man.
Tuna
can.
Yeah, it was wild. I had never ever before noticed, but it was like I was looking down typing, and then right when I looked up when it showed it.
So could you imagine? Luckily, my mom wasn't sitting next to us because I don't think anybody
expected that.
No, I don't think anybody was expecting anything.
Nobody expects the dead man's chode.
Nobody. It's like the Spanish Inquisition.
Yes.
It's just nobody expects it.
So they're doing. And yes, he does. This talks about this bruise, the bruise on the head that looks like somebody held a gun to his head, and that he ate until he hemorrhaged internally. Mm-hmm. He's like, he ate until he burst. And he's like, well, not exactly.
Right, like it tore, but not all the way. Like this is his guts right here. Like it stretched. And then went back.
Yeah.
And whatever. Like he did this for a long time.
Yeah. And Somerset knows right away. He's like, it's just the beginning. And the chief is like, no, it's a one-off.
It's whatever. Like, don't get into that head of yours.
And he goes, you know what? I want reassign then. I'm retiring. I don't need to. This is going to be the beginning of a long fucking thing.
This can't be my last case.
And also, it shouldn't be Baby Mill's first assignment.
Exactly. It's too much for him.
Because he knows it's a serial killer.
Right.
Already.
Like immediately. Because who the fuck does that?
Right.
Who the fuck does that?
And the chief's like, well, look, I got nobody but you. Like, I'll reassign Mills, but you got to do this.
You need to, like, at least see this one through. Like, whatever. From he's like, fuck, fine. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Tuesday.
Right.
Reporters want answers. So we see, like, we don't know what's happening yet, but apparently this high profile, was it a lawyer or DA or
I want to say it was the DA because everybody knows who he is. He's very close. He works closely with the police department, and they're all Shaft is out there giving an interview like.
Yes. And now Mills, this is the new murder he's been assigned to, which we'll quickly find out is connected to the first murder.
He's walking around and like comes in, sits
on this fucking desk like
this is a murder scene.
Put your feet up on the desk, start watching the news.
Dismisses the forensics team.
Yeah.
Like, they're
like,
still
you're not
looking for shit in here.
Hell.
Does he drop his jacket in here?
Maybe. I don't.
Or is that later? That might be later.
That might be
but
later.
Like, I feel like
remember.
at some point he like comes in, drops his jacket, and sits down at the fucking Mills.
So he walks around and we see does a top shot down of the carpet and we see the word greed spelled out in blood.
And we see the photo of the wife, we find out, and she's wearing like a blood mask like Zorro.
Like blood glasses,
on her picture. And now Somerset goes to the office to see the captain.
Yeah, and he hears about this other murder and that the word greed was found, and all of a sudden his ears
he's like, oh,
poke up like,
greed,
okay.
huh? Like
you don't say.
That's interesting. And he was like, well, what are you really gonna do out there?
Oh yeah, the
like,
chief is like, this is your life. Like, you're
like
born
what
for
are
this.
you gonna do out there? Be on a farm? Like, come on, like you won't be a cop
When
anymore.
how old is he supposed to be here? I feel like he's supposed to be like 60 years old.
Well, Morgan Freeman was.
He's
born
always been
60 years old.
so I have no frame of reference for how old he was supposed to be in this movie. But he looks retirement age.
Yeah.
Then again, Danny Glover looked retirement age to us, and he was
he's
40
younger.
years old.
Younger than we are now.
Yeah.
He was too old for this shit.
But when he was younger than us,
Yes.
So he's trying to talk him out of retiring, and he tells him, "Hey, the coroner found something in Fat Boy's stomach.
Oh yeah,
and sent it up for you."
Here's the thing: he's like, whatever, just leave it. He's doing the one finger
typing
on his typewriter.
He's like, "Oh, it was fed to him," and he's all,
"Oh, interesting. All right, well, leave it there. I'm gonna check it out."
So he takes it back to the crime scene, this little vial.
Yes, he goes back there. He cuts open the whatever tape. He's walking around, looking around.
And wow, to even trust that the cops were going to get this clue.
I know.
To find these scraps, number one, to go connect that the scraps came from scraping a refrigerator across the floor.
Right?
And then to connect that means you need to now move the refrigerator and look
find
behind it.
Gluttony written in grease.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck.
Yeah, he's great. I
God
fucking knew it.
Damn it. I fucking knew it. These things are connected. It's just going to go on.
This is a Paradise Lost quote.
Right.
These
There's
are the seven deadly sins.
This is the beginning.
There's going to be 5 more.
Don't want to do this shit. There's going to be at least 5 more of these.
And he's like, he wanted it. Here.
Right. Give it to him.
He said he wanted it.
It's cool. Whatever. So now
he goes home to play darts alone.
Yes. He goes back to his apartment and he decides, like, I'm going to the library. I have to go.
So I guess he's just like buddies with the security at the public library downtown.
And nobody ever really seems to sleep. Except for
and everything
Tracy.
Only happens at night, just like in Silence of the Lambs.
Exactly. It's always raining. It's always nighttime.
Yeah.
It's always dark. And the only person that sleeps is Tracy. I feel like she's asleep
She's
for most
asleep
of the time.
a lot of the times you see her. Yeah.
She's always sleeping. So he goes down middle of the night to the library. He's tight with the security crew. They're playing poker.
Mm-hmm.
He goes and starts looking up Dante's Inferno,
right?
Canterbury Tales,
anything that references the 7 deadly
all
sins.
of the things he writes down.
Remember Xeroxing things out of books for reports and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Going to the library and doing that, yeah. He didn't go to the microfiche. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, that there is definitely an era of Nicole that would have given anything to be let loose in a fucking library like that alone with unlimited credits on the Xerox machine.
He even says there are all of these things in here, and you guys
are playing poker.
And he was like, "Well, how's this for culture?"
Put some opera on or whatever, or like classical.
So he's making notes for Mills because
he's leaving. He's just
leaving.
I don't want anything to do with this.
But I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna help him out because I'm interested. I just don't want to get sucked in. So he writes down a list of books suggested: Dante's Purgatory, Canterbury Tales, The Parson's Tale, and a Dictionary of Catholicism underlined.
And leaves a little envelope on Mill's desk in the middle of the night.
Right. He folds it up all tidy, leaves it for him in the morning. And now it's Wednesday.
Yes, and Mills is trying to read Dante, and he is throwing a little tantrum because he is
fucking
too
Dante.
dumb.
Yeah,
too dumb.
I don't read so good. I'm pretty.
And he gets an officer to bring him the Cliff's Notes version.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Bless you. So Somerset's cleaning out his desk, and apparently Mills is getting his old
so they had earlier that you had seen them scraping Somerset's name off the door, and now it says Detective Mills, but he opens the door and Somerset's still sitting at the desk in there.
Yeah. He's winding up his shit. He's been packing up. Mills is moving in. There's an overlap, whatever. He's like, oh, well,
he sneaks his little Cliff's
Notes into the drawer. Yeah, he doesn't want him to see. So the phone rings. He's like, oh, he's like, no, it's not my phone.
Comes with the office. You better answer it.
Exactly. And it's Tracy.
And he's already like, why are you calling me here? You're embarrassing me in front of Somerset.
She wants to talk to Somerset.
And he's like, and even Somerset's like,
yeah, he's right
okay.
Here. He's like, it's my wife. And he's like, all right. So she
invites him for dinner.
And he doesn't even tell Mills.
No, and then just hangs up. And so he's like, what was that about? And he's like, oh, I'm invited to your house for dinner. He's like,
right.
Oh,
he's like,
are you now?
Because he tries at first, no, I really, I can't. She's like, no. She must have said I insist. And he's like, well, in that case, I'd be delighted. So he's coming for dinner.
So they go back to Mill's house after work together.
Yes.
And the way they greet each other at the door is you'd think they would have gone a little more into this, because that's the only time there's any hint to this dynamic in their relationship of where they're goofy together.
They seem pretty cute. When he gets snuggled up next to her,
that's true.
And at dinner when he kind of grabs her hand and all that stuff. He seems, they're high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
They've been together a long time. He's got to only be. They got to only be
29, no later than 27, 25, somewhere in there, yeah.
He's not 30.
And
not
he asks
30.
after the kids, and the kids are these big old, what kind of dogs were those? Big
in
dogs.
This apartment? Well, they came from the country.
Right, they had been in the country,
Their kids.
And so he's in there playing with the dogs, and Somerset makes conversation with Tracy, and she says, oh, when we met, he was the funniest guy I ever met. And he's looking at him like, really?
Interesting.
All right.
Okay. We do first names. This is David. This is
right.
William.
Yeah. She introduces them by their first names.
And she sees his gun. He's like, I won't wear it to the table. She's like, I never get used to it. Whatever. And so they have dinner.
Yeah, and during dinner, she asks why he's not married, and
because it's after dinner they've been drinking. He's
Tracy,
God,
relax. And she's like, well, I'm just surprised. He just seems like he would be married. And he's like, oh, it almost happened and it didn't, whatever.
Right. And then the
subway goes past, and it's that's a fucking 7.5 on the Richter scale.
I know. That's a lot.
That's a lot. And you find out they got suckered into this fucking apartment because the realtor would only bring them
5 minutes at a time
between when the subway passed.
Right. Every 5 minutes, it seemed like it was longer than that.
It had to be, yeah.
It seemed like it because they went all through dinner before that had come up. But
even if it's once an hour, that's so. Oh, I know. I couldn't handle it.
No, that's a lot. It's a lot.
But then Somerset just starts busting up because he's
comforting, vibrating house.
Yes, and they all start laughing. He's like, "Hey,
they have a good night.
You shouldn't be laughing."
Fine. I don't know why you're laughing.
So she goes and hits the hay, and they get back to work at the house after dinner.
They start talking shop about Eli Gould.
Right, he's showing him the Greed crime scene photos.
He's got long butt. You can
Look
see
at that
Eli's long butt under his chonies.
And they start talking about that these murders are forced attrition, that he's making them pay for their sins.
There's a pound of flesh. Where do you choose to start cutting. Like, obviously, your love handles, you cut that off and whatever. He probably just bled to death.
Right. So, Mills thing, and then all of a sudden, he offers him a beer. And he's like, "No, I'll take a wine." So Mills opens a brand new beer. He pours him this big old tall glass of wine, and then before anything happens, he's like, "Actually, I'm gonna go to bed."
Right, because he's talking about all of these things, and he was like being in the city and like how there's no fingerprints, they're unrelated victims, no witnesses, and then they start talking about being here, and he was like, you know what they say about like if you're being attacked, like not to yell help, yell fire. And he was like, oh, that's fucked up. He's like, that's the cité, baby. Yeah. So that's who's like, well, I'm gonna go to bed, and then
he's like,
they notice.
What about the wife, the bloody eye thing?
Right,
like I forgot to tell you about this part.
Maybe it's something that she's supposed to see.
Right. First, they're like, maybe it's something she saw. No. Right, what if she's supposed to see? She needs to see it.
Right. And it was like, that's it. That's the one thing. Because that's what they were looking for. That one thing that stands out in all of these whatevers. And they're like, okay. So Tracy gets up.
She goes to look for the boys and they're gone. Yeah.
Right. They've gone to see Mrs. Gould.
Like in the middle of the night, 6 hours after her husband was brutally murdered.
Right,
they want to show her the crime scene photos and tell us what's...
like, I'm so sorry, but this is going to be helpful. Like, we're hoping that this is, like, we're doing this for a reason. We're not trying to torture you.
And she does notice something. This painting is upside down.
Yeah.
So they run back to the crime scene.
Right. They go back there. They're looking around. They pulled the thing down. There's nothing on the wall.
No, there's nothing on the back of the painting.
There's nothing. They cut open the back of the painting. There's nothing on the back of the painting. Nothing in there. Like,
Mills like, this dude's fucking with us.
Right. Like, he's jerking us off. He's pissing in our faces.
And Somerset's like, wait.
Like, no, hold on. He gets up there and he starts looking.
Dusting for fingerprints on that wall.
Fingerprints, and sure as shit.
Call the print lab.
There's some prints up here, so here come the print lab.
And they find that the words help me are written out.
So they're like, well, fuck, now we got to run this shit.
So they start analyzing these prints. No match.
Well, they got to wait.
Like, it could be 3 days sometimes.
Like, we don't know how long this is going to take. Like, you just have to wait.
And this is when he makes the Jodie Foster, Jodie Foster told me to do it.
Right, like the dog told me to do it. The devil told me to do it. Jodie Foster told me to fucking do it, which was funny.
So they're just like waiting around on the hallway couch. And Somerset's talking about how, like, because Mill's like, why are you retiring? Like, I know you felt how I felt. And he's like, no, like, everything's fucking terrible. And
right, like,
I don't want to do it anymore.
I don't want to do it.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, like, it's hard. Like, you're going to find out.
And before we find out,
oh no,
who the killer is.
Well, it's going to be a little while before we find out who the killer is.
Well, we're already almost to Thursday, so we're halfway there.
That's true.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we're back.
We're back, and it's Thursday.
And they wake up on the hall couch. They go to talk to the chief. They found a match.
Yeah, we have a match for your prints.
This dude, Victor Allen, he's got this long history of mental illness and all this stuff. And here comes John C. McGinley again.
Yes, god damn it. As the SWAT leader, they're running it down. We're like, we're going to go get this motherfucker because we know where he's at.
And Somerset's already like,
this seems weird. Well, like, Mills is like, you don't think it's him. He's like, it seems like it's too easy. Like, this couldn't possibly
our guy has more purpose than this.
Exactly. Like, this guy's not the kind of guy that's gonna set all this shit up for us. So anyway, we're gonna go and we're gonna check it out.
We're gonna load up the whole SWAT team and every available squad car.
Everyone rolls the fuck out to go to another dingy, dark apartment building in the city.
And they're like scaling the fire escape, going in through every entrance. They break the door down without even announcing the police are there.
Nope. Not even a warrant.
And they find this room full of pine tree air fresheners.
This is a huge apartment.
That's big.
It was like shitty.
Yes.
But like, it was a huge space. Like, they had to walk through halls and rooms and whatever. And it seemed like it got a lot of light in a lot of the places. And they go in there and they find like all the pine trees, air freshener
hanging from the ceiling.
And they like, there's something on the bed. There's a bed. There's something on the bed.
Like, get the fuck up.
And nobody's moving.
Happening.
So they pull back the sheet.
Oof.
And
this man,
you see, it's like a body.
It's like a zombie.
Sores.
Ugh.
Crusty teeth, like a mouth that is
wasted away
to a fucking anus. There's like a The arm is out, missing
a hand.
There's pictures and shit
of him
in there.
from when he started, of him like wasting away a year
to the day. A year to the day ago.
And the word sloth written probably in shit on the wall by the looks of it.
Pus and shit and shit. And fucking here come John C. McGinley comes up and he's like, you got what you deserve.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
He like wakes up
twitching and get an ambulance. Get an ambulance. He's alive. He's alive. Oh my God.
Horrifying.
The scream I scrumped.
Oh, in the theater?
And still,
for sure.
Still, like, I know it's fucking coming. Mm-hmm. I know it is.
But you're like, oh, it's God. How could he be?
Well, because he was being kept alive. They were. They say when they take him to the hospital that he's been having like antibiotics. Mm-hmm. Antibiotics.
Wow.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Antibiotics.
Antibiotics.
You said it like Mayim Bialik.
He was given Mayim Bialik.
So Mills goes out in the hall and there's a photographer already and he's like, what the fuck? Get the hell out of here. Chases this guy off.
Hey man, like he pushes him down the stairs and
he's all pissed like, oh, somebody's tipping these guys off, whatever.
Right, exactly.
So they've got Sloth in the hospital all in a tent. And they're talking to the doctor about like, is he going to be able to talk to us? And he's like, bruv.
No, he chewed off his own tongue like multiple MIGs.
Yes. Well, just because he was starving to death. Yes.
Or something like even if his brains weren't mush.
Which they are. Yeah, there's no chance.
No chance. Because they're like, you're sure he's not going to survive. He's like, oh no, he's dead.
He would die of shock if you shined a flashlight in his eyes.
Which they already kind of did. Like, they were already, like yelling
I'm
at him
surprised he didn't die of shock just waking up to a room full of cops.
Right then. He probably couldn't see.
Right. So now Somerset's at home. He gets a call from Tracy. And he's like, what the fuck? She's
right.
And she's all upset. She needs to talk to someone. And he's like,
I guess. She's like, can you meet me? Like, I'm sorry. I don't
know anybody here.
I don't know anybody else here. I don't have anybody else to talk to. Like, can you just meet me for breakfast?
Friday.
So yeah, they're at the diner. They're having some brekkie. And
she is not happy there.
No, she's like, she fucking hates it here. He's like, why don't you talk to your husband about this? She's like, well,
I don't want to add to his stress.
Be a burden to him right now. Like, all of this is new. He's trying to like get his foothold in this department. And he wants to like make a name for himself. And I just can't like drag him with this shit right now.
But like, I've been trying to find a new teaching gig and the conditions are horrible everywhere here.
I feel like when she says that she was a teacher, like, I don't know if he mentioned it. I don't think he did, but I think that Somerset covered like, oh yeah, he mentioned it, but I don't think he ever fucking did. No. Yeah, no. She's like, I'm a 5th grade teacher. And he's like, well, have you tried private schools? And she's like, I hate it here. I'm pregnant.
He's like, what's really bothering you?
Right.
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
I'm going to have a baby. And he's like, oh.
He tells her this story about how he got a lady pregnant one time and then talked her into an abortion.
Very much like my wife. And like I went to a call like the day after I knew, and every time and I was scared for the first time.
Bring a baby into this
How
world.
could I bring? And so eventually I wore her down. And she had an abortion, and
I think it's the right decision, but I regret it every single day. And it's like, well, that's confusing.
Right. And he's like, if you do decide, like, it's your choice. Like, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you decide to chuck it down the pan, don't ever tell him you were pregnant. Don't tell him.
Yeah.
And if you decide to have this baby, you spoil that kid every chance you get. And she starts crying.
Yeah. His pager goes off. Mm-hmm. He's got to go. Mm-hmm. So to the chalkboard with the 7 sins.
I have them all written
in.
down. Gluttony, greed, and sloth are all crossed out. We got envy, wrath, pride, and lust left.
So they're brainstorming their clues. Like, what is all of the, where can we get more information?
The rent over at Victor's always been paid. They never, he was never questioned. Like, they talked to the landlord. He's like, I don't give a fuck. They're like, oh yeah, of course. It's the ideal tenant.
Right.
Never misses rent, and he doesn't have a fucking tongue.
Yeah.
And doesn't
he never
move.
makes any noise.
He never makes any noise. And he's like, this fucking waiting. I can't. He's too young. He's too energetic and cocky. He wants to change the fucking world, and he can't deal with this waiting. And Somerset's like, how much money do you have?
Right. Come on, let's go. Back to the library.
Like, we have to go to the library. We're going on a field trip to the library. And he's got an informant of some sort.
Yeah, so he takes him to this pizza place and they wait for this dude. Right. And they pull their cash.
Love.
And this info connect walks over and they pass him the cash under the table.
Love +1.
He's like, I'll be back, or I'll meet you in an hour.
Yeah, give me an hour.
And Mills is like, oh, great. You just like gave away all of our money for nothing.
Right. Like, fuck, dude. Now we got to wait and like nothing's even fucking happening.
And he's like, but my informant maybe like, works for the FBI.
I'm telling you this, and I probably fucking shouldn't, but like every time at the library, these books are flagged.
Right.
And they
monitor
like,
your reading habits.
They got a database. So if you read certain books and you get a bunch of certain books, we got to figure out what he's studying.
Right. So we need to find somebody who's checking out all these same books that we're finding all this 7 deadly sin shit in.
This shit ain't legal. He's like, shh.
That's why, like,
that's why
it's not admissible.
Is a secret.
It just gives us a little tip
We got
of who
a little
to look
tip.
at.
We need to look in a certain direction. So now, here he comes.
Now they're at the barber shop.
Right.
They've changed locations, and the dude comes back and tosses this envelope and just leaves.
Right. And then he was like doing the crosshair. He's like, yeah, like the Marquis de Sade.
Sweetest taboo.
Ooh, he's a smooth operator.
The Marquis de Sade.
Yeah, no, that's what. Shut up. Whatever.
Reading their dot matrix printouts in the car. And they find a hit.
Yes.
Jonathan Doe. Really, John Doe?
Must be him. Must be him.
So they go to talk to this guy, and as they're knocking, this man comes up the stairs with groceries and just starts shooting at him.
Right. They're like, Somerset notices him. He's like, hey, look at this shady character over here. And he's like, pop, pop, pop. They're like, oh, fuck. So now it's a shootout. They're running around. They're having a chase.
They lose him in the halls, and they hear this woman scream, and she gets tossed into the hall.
Well, Mills is like,
he's after
fucking
him.
Serpico after him. Like he's doing the Shaft thing. Like Shaft is back at the precinct and he's out doing Shaft shit.
Yep.
Chasing him through windows, jumping out windows, fucking jumping on cars.
Jumping out on the roof.
Somerset just takes the stairs.
Yes, he just goes down.
He just takes the stairs. Just calmly takes the stairs. So now out there in the rain.
And then he jumps back in the window. He's
like
it's all over the place.
Whole fight. He keeps shooting at him. It's like this whole situation. And like he gets out into the alleyway.
He slides down that fire escape like a freaking video game.
Right, like falls. He hits the trash bags, thankfully.
Yes, falls in the trash.
There's no needles in there, and he fucking runs down and corners them. Like he's looking around. He's not.
And now, how did he know that none of these people that were just wandering around in this alley were the guy? He never saw the guy's face.
He was just
like he could have just ran into the alley, taken off the hat and the trench coat, and just been wandering around right there.
I know. Well, I do love how like there's a shootout happening, and everybody is out their window like, "Shut the fuck up!"
They're like coming out of their apartments
Shut
when they hear
up!
gunshots. Like, go back inside.
What are you doing? Shut the fuck up!
It's 9 p.m.
Right? It's still light outside. It must be summertime.
So he's like looking around this truck, and bam, from the top of the truck, fucking clobbered with a crowbar.
He gets smacked and he's knocked to the ground, and he's got a gun straight to his head in the rain, and he still can't see. It's a blurry.
He can't see his face.
It's very Dick Tracy with this blurry with the hat and the trench coat in the rain, But
here comes Somerset, so the guy runs off into the rain, and Somerset ain't chasing him. He's like,
no, he's like, I'm fucking retiring.
Once again, I will remind you, I am retiring in like 3 days.
We are Somerset. Like, I'll go do some research.
But
I like hanging out at the library, but I'll take the stairs, and I'm not running.
Yeah.
After this month. Well, he doesn't see him. He takes off before.
Yeah, and he just finds him all bloody in this alley.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So Mills goes back to the apartment, and Somerset's like,
he's like, we can't go in there. We don't have any reason to be here. You're going to blow the fucking cover.
If we tell people we got this info from a fucking FBI informant,
Mills is hype.
Yeah,
Mills
he's
is
ready
hype.
to.
He's like, I want to get in there. I want to, like, this is him. Like, who else could it fucking be? He's like, well, if we do all this and we go to trial,
we can't prosecute.
This will be, we can't prosecute. They'll like throw it out. They won't use it.
And he's like, you're right. And then he kicks the door open. Bop! And Somerset just walks away. He's like,
you stupid motherfucker.
And so Mills stops. He doesn't go in.
And he was like, all right, how much money we got left?
So he runs and finds like some drug addict or whatever.
Some lady on the street.
Yeah, some lady on the street. And
she's
pays
like,
her
I saw. And she tells the cops what she saw. This guy that was shady that was in and out of there, whatever. Like, oh, so you called Somerset, like Mills is coaching her.
Right. You wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more. Say no more.
Gave her a little money. Told her to go eat.
So they
did not.
So they go back inside. And they find
and I love a neon cross.
Oh yes,
I love a neon. I'm gonna get me some.
I'm gonna have to get Tessa one next Christmas.
Cross
big
for my
neon
birthday,
cross
for
or your
Christmas
birthday,
or whatever. Like, just give me a Romeo plus Juliet.
Oh yes,
give me a John Doe neon cross. Just give me that.
You gonna put it over your bed?
I'll put it somewhere. I'll figure it out. I'll put it in if I ever have a confessional bathroom, that's where I'll put it.
So yeah, he's got weapons. He's got this X-ray light box.
It's like dark and dank, but it's not dirty. Like his place is like dark but clean. Like I kind of feature this. I kind of feature his
Tessa's
place.
dream apartment is the John Doe
if I
7
had
apartment.
to live in like the city, in
This
like
is how
the
you would live.
Gargoyle district, this is how I would live. Well, I already got the notebooks. I already got the notebooks from my library.
And they find this drawer full of empty aspirin bottles.
He's got like,
and it only
trophy
references
cases.
once about his headaches or whatever, but
very little. But
yeah, he's got display boxes with like the evidence from his murders.
Yes, he's got the spaghetti cans and like the Victor's hand, and a receipt
for Wild Bill's Leather Shop.
Ow! And like they're looking around, and Somerset goes into his library and he starts he pulls just a notebook out of there and he starts reading.
And Mills goes into the dark room.
Yes, it's like he's looking at all the pictures. His flashlight for some reason is failing in this dark room, and he looks in the tub and he's like, Somerset!
Fuck, it was the photographer in the stairwell.
Fucking photographer. He's got pictures of him
telling him to get the fuck out of there.
In the tub. It was the fucking photographer. And he's like, motherfucker, we
had
had
him.
We had him.
And they find a bunch of cash under the bed. They still have not found one fingerprint in this house.
He's like, I don't believe you. Look harder.
And so Somerset's reading from these notebooks out loud. He's like, because he goes, what did you find? And he's like,
listen to this shit.
And he reads him this
these stories. He's like, it's just, there's no order.
There's no rhyme, no reason.
No time frame, no nothing. It's just spewing the thoughts.
The inner workings of this dude's mind.
He's like, even if we had like a bunch of dudes working in shifts, it's still going to take us 2 months to get through all of this.
It's so
shit.
much.
He's like, there's nothing. It doesn't give us anything. It's just his ramblings.
Right. So then a phone starts to ring somewhere in this apartment that Mills cannot find. He's running room to
room in this, again, a big ass apartment.
Right.
And he like digs out, hello.
I admire you.
Yes. And
for finding me. He's like,
now I'm going to have to adjust my timeline.
Yes, but I just wanted to give you my admiration.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted you to know I admire you.
I feel like saying more, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
I'll talk to you later.
Yep. And
Bye.
Mills is like, fuck, Somerset, you're right. He's preaching. These are fucking
that's
sermons
exactly
to
what's
us.
going
This
on.
is what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So Saturday.
Yes.
Wild Bill's Leather.
Oh, they go down there because they had the receipt. So
what
like,
was
follow up
purchased by this man?
Right. He was like, oh, yeah, that fucking thing. This is the thing I made for it. They're like, you made
don't
this
see it.
for
Yeah,
him?
you don't see what it is yet. They're
He
just
brings
like
out a
astounded.
picture. They're like, you made this? He's like, that's not even the weirdest fucking thing I've made.
Well, and then the way he talks about it at first, I had forgotten what the whole thing was because it's been a few years since I watched this. And he starts talking about, I just thought he was like going to drink his own piss or something. And I was like,
I thought he was a performance artist, like drinking his own piss.
And so I was expecting it to have a hose component or something, but no, it is not.
Yeah, because that's why they were so shocked. They're like, you
made this? Okay.
For somebody that was like the thing that number one fan, somebody asked him to make something and he was like, I can't.
Oh.
It was like something really dangerous.
A real
a guillotine.
Guillotine.
Yeah, sorry, I can't do that for you. Like, yeah,
I would love to.
I would love to, but I don't want to be wrapped up in that shit.
Right.
Like this.
Right? You don't want to be wrapped up in this shit.
You don't want to be wrapped up. And they're like, okay, so where did you send this to? Where did this go? Whatever. Because he recognizes the composite. Mm-hmm. Also, that's the guy. But the composite is it looks like, remember if you've seen the leprechaun, say, yeah. Remember the leprechaun in the tree?
God.
And he had the leprechaun flute and they had the composite of the leprechaun. It was just like a blank face.
Yes.
With a hat.
Yeah.
That's what this looks like.
Yes.
That's what this looks like. And he's like, yeah, that's the guy.
And they get a call because one of these photos, when they got the photos, was of this blonde woman that they were trying to track down.
So they
get a call. They found the blonde.
We found her.
Head to another crime scene.
And what's his name? Massey is the guy in the booth, like the bouncer guy from The Crow.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
He's Fun Boy. Is
Right.
the guy that's working in the thing.
That's right.
And he's like, I don't know, whatever. It's like loud, and they have to go down, down, down.
The underground club.
It's an underground club.
And there's a door with lust written on the outside. And inside is a dude just fucking totally panicking.
Yeah, he's
wrapped in a blanket.
He's like, get this thing off of me. Like, you don't see what it is yet.
Nope.
And you don't really
see
see
a
the
woman
body.
is dead, but
You
like
see legs.
Yeah. You don't see
They
what's
cover
happened to
up.
her.
They're like, this is what. They're like, are you from homicide? You got to see this shit.
Oh. So they take these two guys in to question him. The guy they found in the room and the bouncer.
Right. And he's like, everybody's got a fucking package under their arm when they come in here.
Yeah, they're like, you didn't notice a guy with like a weird package? He's like, this is a fucking
They're
underground
like,
club, dude.
You make it a point not to notice. It's like, yeah, I do. And the other guy, he's like,
you find out
traumatized.
that what happened was that they put a knife strap on this man.
This, it is amazing.
Right?
The craftsmanship is top notch, but it's this huge bladed killdozer.
It looks like from the movie Blade.
Yes.
Like a fucking hardcore dagger, crazy looking knife.
It's huge. It's long.
And he put this strap on the dude and put a gun in my mouth
and
made
me
fuck
fuck her. And I did. I fucked her.
And he is fucking losing his mind.
Yeah. And he's like, okay.
And they both get nowhere in their interrogations separately. And you see them just like holding their head in their hands.
I don't know what to fucking do with this shit. This is crazy. So
they go to the bar for a drink.
Yes.
And Somerset's like, this is not going to have a happy ending, no matter
regardless.
what. We're either about to find 7 bodies and clean up the mess, or
either he's going to finish, or we're going to catch him, and he's not going to be. If he was the devil himself,
right? Unless he's Satan,
maybe
he's not going to live up to your expectations.
But it's just a guy.
And Mill's talking about how it's just crazy people that kill, and he's like, no, but like it's not though. This is like everyday life.
Yeah, this is gonna be your life. Like this, you have to decide if this is the kind of life you want to fucking live, because this shit is the city.
And Mills now is trying to talk Somerset out of retiring. Like,
right,
this is like,
did you want to quit because of all these things that you say, or are you saying all of this shit because you're quitting?
You need to believe it,
right?
And Mill's like, fine, I'm going home. So he gets home. He big spoons with Tracy. Stinking of a murder scene.
I know. Like,
you better shower first.
Brutski murder scene. Like,
you better shower first.
Murder scene. Like, I know he came home smelling of semen. Semen and blood, which are not good smells.
No.
Those aren't good smells.
No.
And she's like, I love the way you stink. I love it.
Somerset starts his metronome, and then he throws it across the room and breaks it, and gets up to play bullseye with his. And like, I thought that would have come up later, like that he's so great with a switchblade throwing it.
Switchblade. He's like, "What's that?" He's like, "Oh, I got a switchblade." And then he like does switchblade darts, but it doesn't.
It doesn't come up.
It's just a Somerset thing, I guess. It's just a Somerset thing. So he's doing his thing all night. Now
Sunday.
It's Sunday. And at the call center,
911, what's your emergency?
I've gone and done it again.
Cut to the crime scene for Pride.
She cut off her nose to spite her face. In one hand, she's got a bottle of pills glued to it. In the other hand, she's got a phone glued to it. And she was disfigured not that long ago.
Pretty fresh. Sliced her face all up. Call for help and you'll live, but you'll be disfigured.
So she decided just
put
to
yourself
fucking
out of your own misery.
Because she was a model.
Yeah.
So she couldn't live like that. So now they're walking to the precinct. Somerset's like, you know what? I'm going to stay on this case. Just keep me
till
on.
It's done. Yeah.
I have to see it through. Mill's like, you don't have to do that just for me. He's like, no. I need to do this. Like, you're doing me a favor. Like,
and as they're walking in, this taxi drops off a guy who's covered in blood.
He comes into the station. Detective.
You're looking for me?
Yes, they all like, hey, they fucking arrest him. They close in.
His fingertips are all bandaged
like,
up.
What the fuck is this? He's like, I'd like to speak to my lawyer.
With that fucking creep grin.
I know, that fucking creep. That fucking creep. I guess you have to say allegedly because he was acquitted.
Oh, yeah. So they don't know anything about him. They've like run his background. They don't know anything about him except for that he's independently wealthy, educated, and insane.
That's because he's John Doe by choice.
But he's 2 murders from completing his masterpiece.
Right. Like he's he goes and talks to his lawyer. The lawyer comes in and he's like, all right, look, there's 2 more bodies out there. He'll take just you 2.
But only at 6 p.m. today.
Only at 6 p.m. today. And they're like, no, he's fucking with us. Like, I don't give a shit. I'll let him rot.
And he's like, well, if you don't accept, he's going to plead insanity across the board. But if you accept, he'll sign a full confession and plead guilty now.
Right. And
Mills is like,
also
I'm
take
in.
you to these bodies.
Yeah.
And like, Somerset's like, well, how do we even know that there's 2 more bodies?
Right.
Like, we don't. And that's when
the DA
Shaft
says,
is like, there was 3 blood types. His, the Pride,
and an unidentified,
unidentified third blood type. So there is somebody else's blood on him.
And now I'm a little bit confused about why they needed to wear a wire. He knows the deal.
Well, probably just because they want more information. They would probably I would want to hear.
But like, why couldn't he just know they were recording him?
I don't know. Just
because
like
they had to have this scene of them shaving their chests
more
together
fun
in
that way.
mirror.
Well, yeah, it's more fun that way. So yeah, they're shaving up to get wired up.
And now, why does he have this moment where he looks like he's gonna cry when he says, "If I keep coming home late, my wife's gonna think something is up." And then he gets this look where he looks like he's about to break down about his wife, but he doesn't even know nothing yet.
Also, when they walk into the precinct before John Doe makes himself known, the lady at the front desk is like, your wife called again. Like, you need to get an answering machine. She mentions again, like, she called and you missed her.
So yeah, he was feeling sad about neglecting his wife.
Maybe.
As he should. So yeah, they put John Doe in the back. They head out. This helicopter with John C. McGinley is shadowing them.
They're following because he's only giving them directions as they go. So
they're afraid there might be like an ambush or something. Right. So they got to check it out.
They have to check it out. So they're like, we're going to be with you the whole way. They go, they talk. And he's like, so what the fuck?
Like, what are you all about? And he's like, it doesn't matter.
Right. Like, who I am is inconsequential.
What makes you so special that people should listen to you?
Well, it's not me. It's
my work.
It's my work. It's my message. Like, when this is done, people are going to fucking talk about it.
And Mills is like, nah.
Like, you're going to fucking forget about it. He's like, actually, you should be thanking me because you're part of it. And they're going to be talking about you too.
And ooh, I can't wait for you to see.
Right. Like, well, you know what? You let me know when that happens because I'll be standing right there next to you. And when that happens, you fucking let me know.
So he takes them out to this rural area. And he's asking him, like,
it
are you
looks like
insane?
the road to fucking Las Vegas.
Yeah, kind of.
It was like, it seemed like New York, and then it also seems like the desert. And it also seems like,
they made sure you did not know where it was.
It keeps you off guard. So they're out driving, and
they're still talking to him about, his...
Like, well, why, whatever. And he's like, well, you see a deadly sin on every corner. Like, we tolerate it. And after this, no one's going to tolerate it anymore. Like, he's just ranting and manifesting. Yeah, there's consequences to all this shit. And he's like, fucking, so what?
And he's like, well, but you liked it. And he goes, oh, I didn't like it any more than Mills would like to be locked in a room with me with no windows.
He's like, hey, that hurts my feelings.
He's like, and the only reason you wouldn't do that is because there's consequences. There's nothing wrong with a man taking pleasure in his work.
Exactly.
He's turning each sin towards the sinner.
Right.
None of them are innocent.
Like, how dare you call them innocent? Like, don't you fucking call them innocent to me.
So, yeah, they're telling him he's got delusions of grandeur and, you're going to be remembered, all this stuff. And Mill's getting agitated.
Yes, like, really, like, whatever. And he's like, you know what? Turn off up here on this little access road up here. Like, go up here. And there's all kinds of power lines.
And there's a trailer, but,
well, it's
that has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, the helicopter can't get really low, so they have to go way up because they check first. They're like, there's nothing out there. Yeah, whatever. So we're gonna go way up because they have to hide for some reason, and they turn off this access road with all these power lines, and they get out, check it out,
and they see that dead dog, and he goes, "I didn't do that." That was so tough. It was like a weird little humor moment from Kevin Spacey.
I know. Well, this was back before we knew, so it was like, oh, and this was like after he'd been in Usual Suspects when he was verbal, so it was like, because I love that movie too.
And so he asked him the time, and they said 7:01. He said, it's close.
It's close.
So he was aiming for this to happen on the 7th day at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
But he also said he had to move up his scheduling. So was it not initially supposed to be 7 days?
I don't know.
So he walks them out to this spot, and here comes this van just fucking hauling ass down this dirt road.
Well, like, fucking who cares? Did you see this guy with his chain wallet? Of course he is. So he's like, hey, there's a van coming. He's like, you stay here, get down on the ground. Mills stays with Doe. Somerset intercepts the van.
And this dude's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, well, he's telling the John C. McGinley, like, wait for me, wait for what I'm going to, like, I'm going to go up and figure it out.
Right.
Shoots a gun off in the air, checks the guy.
He's like, I just have a package for Detective David Mills.
I was paid an extra $500 to deliver this at exactly 7 p.m.
He's like, we got a box. And McGinley's like, call the bomb squad.
Right, we got to call the bomb squad. And he's like, ooh, he's rubbing his hands. He's like, all right, I'm going to open it.
Yep.
I'm going to see what's
up.
Like so
blood
he cuts
on
it open. He's like, there's blood on this box. He opens it and like gasps and stands up. He's like, no, don't come in here.
John
Doe has the upper hand.
And now I don't know why he had the upper hand at this point.
It's like
she already gone now.
Well, because like whatever. So he's like, what? He goes running back to work
because he starts telling him, "Oh, I just forgot to tell you how much I admire you
like,
and
I'm
your pretty wife, Tracy."
What did you fucking say? Yeah, what did you fucking say? And he was like, I'm telling you that my sin was envy, and I paid a visit to your wife after you left, and I tried to play husband,
and it didn't
because
work
I
out.
envied your life, so I took a souvenir,
her pretty head. And Somerset runs over. Give me your gun.
Like,
give me your gun.
Like, take it. Like, he's like, what's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? Just told you. And he's like, he wants you to shoot him.
Right. He's like, don't. If you do this, he wins. Because he was like,
become vengeance, David.
Right.
Become
she begged
wrath
for her life and the life of her unborn baby.
And Somerset just slaps him. Shut up.
He didn't know.
Oh, and Somerset's, please give me your gun.
Like,
please
don't let him
if
win.
If you kill him, he wins.
Like, fuck!
Bam!
Bop, 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 bop.
Shoots him so many times.
He kills him a lot.
And then Mills wanders off to become a figment of Edward Norton's imagination. He's so done with life that he just becomes a fictional person. Durden. Yeah. They cart him off in the back of the squad car. Like, does he have to serve time for this?
I'm sure.
They got to get him off, right?
Well, because Arlie Ermy is like, we'll take care of him. Like, anything he needs. Like, whatever. Like, who is going to do... Who's going to fucking convict him?
Right? After he found his wife. Well, he didn't see the head, but I'm sure.
No, he didn't. But that head was later used in Contagion.
Well, they never showed it.
It was like a
very
quick,
brief,
like blink and you miss it.
Okay.
But the head that they had for this was used in Contagion for like the autopsy of Gwyneth Paltrow scene.
Oh,
because she like dies in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's in the box? What's in the box? So yeah, he goes off. We'll take care of him, whatever. And he's like, what's the?
Oh, he said that Ernest Hemingway
once
quote.
wrote, like, the world is a fine place and worth fighting for. I agree with the second part.
Well, and if it's not a fine place, why is it worth fighting for?
I don't know.
If you only agree with the second part.
And then we have the heart's filthy lesson.
Oh, and this movie doomed us to say, what's in the box? Anytime there's a box with unidentified materials inside.
There's a box. Is it Gwyneth Paltrow's head?
Oh, I hope so. We sure hope so.
I hope so. But yes, I was taken straight back to that
theater,
to 1995. That theater, sitting there with that kid that probably thought it was a date, bought me a Nine Inch Nails CD, and I didn't even have a CD player.
Oh, really?
I had to buy a CD player
to play that CD,
and it was further down the spiral. It wasn't the downward spiral. It was further down the spiral, and I loved it. And I still do.
Amazing.
And what a gift to go see Se7en for my birthday, for my 14th birthday.
Absolutely.
With my mom in the audience.
Thinking, probably back there,
right?
thinking,
like,
oh my God, what did I let her come see?
I was already like that.
So
I was already like that.
We have a voicemail. We have another lovely little song and some tidbits from Newman.
Wonderful.
Hey there, Doom Jen.
Yes.
Send out the pod. Tell me all about Michael Douglas's bod. That Glenn Close hair, so wild and wavy. And girl, that bitch's eyes were full on crazy. Doom Jen, were you doomed today? Is that that why your pet bunny scampered away? And at the end, what was the point? Fuck it, Doom Gen, let's smoke a joint. Hey, Doom Gen, it's Newman. Got really excited when I heard your Fatal Attraction episode because did you know the original ending was way more bleak?
We did know.
Michael Douglas was going to get what was coming to him.
But
at the end of the movie, a fucking cop shows up and is like, yo, we found that woman that you were having an affair with. Her throat was cut by a knife with your fingerprints on her, bro, and we are taking you away. And that was basically it. That ending did not test well. So they crafted this new ending where they could kind of have their cake and eat it too, where everything I already said happened, but then he yells to his wife to run upstairs and call the lawyer. I think Jimmy was his name. And when she gets up there, she finds the tape that Alex gave. And on the tape, she says, oh, I'm just going to kill myself. And so calling the lawyer and having this bit of physical evidence is sort of a promise that he's not going to get punished for her murder. That also didn't test well. And so they said, no, we need a big kaboom of an ending. And so they put their heads together and they gave us the one that we all know and love. You guys are great, and I hope things are well, and I can't wait for the next sode. Take her easy.
Thank you, Newman. So, yeah, if you guys want to leave a message for us, 702-720-DOOM.
Do that.
You can call or text. You can check out our website, doomgenerationpod.com.
Newly refurbished.
We've been posting every Thursday on the socials. We got flashback commercials for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
This week it was Dijonnaise, which I never ate, but I wanted.
Oh, no, I've eaten Dijonnaise.
I never had Dijonnaise. My parents didn't buy it because they didn't eat Dijon mustard, but I do. I love Dijon.
It worked. Well, I love a little Dijon mustard because I love the Grey Poupon and I love the Dijon mustard.
Yes, we got to get the Grey Poupon commercial on there too.
Grey Poupon with the one from the window to window. Got to have it.
Yeah. So check out our socials. Check out our website. Like, subscribe, rate, review, and until next week.
We'll talk at you next time.
Later, Doomers.